Did you guys hear my stomach growl? That was the loudest growl. That was weird. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Petra. And today I have a little bit different of a video. I don't normally do these because I don't buy a ton of products to review all the time, but today I am going to be doing a little review and then a little bit of some lipstick try on, and it's going to be mostly around the nude kind of color scheme because I have been trying to find a good nude and have the hardest time because I always end up looking like just weird. Like my lips just look weird whenever I find like a nude. It just seems like it's too pinky, too pale, too something, and it just ends up looking like concealer lips. So I actually just found, well, I haven't just found her, but Kinkysweat is another beauty channel. She does like beauty and she's a contortion instructor in New York City, and she's super cool. I will link the video that I kind of got inspiration from up here actually, and she is so great. I just love her reviews. I love watching her. She's fun. She's got a funny sense of humor, and her video that she did on the lips, it was like nude lips and glosses and things, was awesome. I think she has two. I think she has like a January 28, or like she has like a rewards of 2018 lip video, and then she also has a Pat McGrath lip gloss video. I wanted to try some of the products she mentioned because she also has the same problem of trying to find lip shades in nude that work for her. She is more golden and yellowish in skin tone as well, and she is darker than I am, but she still has more of like a yellow undertone to her skin. So it's just really hard to find like a nude. It seems like they're all like pinky nudes or whatever. So she inspired me with a few lip products and I went ahead and picked them up. I did go ahead and splurge and pick up some of these lip products. And then I also picked up, and I haven't opened it yet, so it's going to be like a little unboxing. These are the new Pat McGrath mini lust glosses, and she has two different versions. I love her packaging. I love the glitter or the sequins and how it has this like lab-like packaging. I mean, Pat McGrath Labs, and then it's like all of her products have kind of this like, you know, when she sends them, they have that kind of this laboratory type of like vibe, which I think is so cool. But this one is the Mini Lust Gloss, and this is the Skin Show Cool. There's also a Skin Show Warm, which I thought about getting, but for some reason I've just been in more like cool tone lip gloss mode lately, and I've been liking those better. And then one of the warm shades that are in the little 3-pack duo is one that I picked up in the full size of the Pat McGrath. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna stop right there, quit blabbing, and let's go ahead and get into the video. So it's so funny because I don't know what to start with first. So I think I'm gonna start with just unboxing these and then trying them on just by themselves as individuals first. So let's get started and cut this open, which I just realized I don't have any scissors in front of me. All right, so here we go. I'm going to cut this open. Ooh, all this fun glitter inside. I'm gonna have to do something with the sequins. They're so fun. They're just, I don't know, it just makes it like a little fun surprise thing or something. So first one I've pulled out. This is the Pale Fire Nectar shade, and I am just gonna go ahead and swatch that. And Kinkysweat, or Alicia is her name actually, also did a review on these, but I'm just gonna do swatches of these and then we'll go ahead and put that one on. So this one is the Pale Fire Nectar, and the description of this one is a coral pink with pink shimmer. And it does have little pink reflex in it. I don't feel like it's very coral though. I do feel like this is more, I guess it is slightly, I feel like it's more of a salmon kind of pink instead of a coral. Coral seems a little more orange to me, and salmon is a little more pink. So I feel like that's what this looks like more. So there is that first one. All right, and the price of that pack is 25 bucks. So it's a pretty good deal if you want to try out Pat McGrath lip glosses because she is expensive. Her full-size ones, which I'll show you here in a bit, they are 28 bucks a piece. So yeah, you get a lot of product, and it's of course very bougie packaging, and it's very nice, and they're good quality, but you do pay for anti-pat. Next shade in here is called, so this one is Divine Rose right here. That's what it looks like. And the shade of that is they're saying it is a Plum Rose Shimmer. And to me, that is more, I don't know if the descriptions to me are matching what I feel like they are. To me, that is more of a mauve rose shimmer, I would say. But let's go ahead and try this one on. Oh my God, I love the doe foot on these. This doe foot, it's like curved slightly, and it kind of has this little dip in like the center of the doe foot where it holds the product some. And it's just like bigger, and it just like glides on. There is Divine Rose. It doesn't, to me, scream plum. Plum would be a little more purpley, but I feel like this one is still like a very nice pink, rosy shade. Okay, and this one is Dare to Bear, and it's a very pale pink shade. They are saying that it is a peach with gold shimmer, and it definitely does have gold shimmer in it. But it is a very, I feel like this is more of a baby pink. So I feel like, I don't know if I would call that peach. So to me, these shades are like not really exactly like what they say they are in the description, but whatever. I guess it does, with the gold in it, it does sort of create a peachy tone. But to me, peaches are like a pinky orange, not like pale pink. So anyways, let's try this one on. So there's this shade. It does go on kind of with a peach sort of feel, like when I first put it on. That goes with this, like with my highlight. And I think this is nice. This would be good. I mean, all these will go well over other shades, which we may try here in a little bit. So anyways, and I did want to say, so in looking at these glosses, it's really hard for me to like, I'm not a big gloss person normally. Like, I don't know why lately. I feel like Kinkysweat kind of just like got me excited about glosses because they look so dang good on her. And then I was like, I feel like I need to do some more glosses. Maybe they'll make my lips look bigger. But I've always been a fan of Buxom. And here's one right here. This one is in the shade Star. And it is kind of a plum, and I've used that. I didn't think I'd get through these because when I first bought them, I kind of was like, I'm never gonna use these. Buxom has been one of my longtime favorite gloss brands if I'm gonna wear a gloss. They stay on, they're plumping. Now the Pat McGrath ones, they have more of a vanilla flavor. The Buxom ones have that nice minty, and they have that like plumping aspect, which I really feel like they do work. They are a little stickier though. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on, not that one, but I have this other shade called Celeste, and it's this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put that one next to one of these shades here on my hand. Oh my gosh. It is like identical to the one that I first tried on. It is almost identical to the Pale Fire Nectar. You'll see here in just a second. And it's a little, they're a little tackier, but, so there it is. I guess on camera it looks a little bit more pink than the Pale Fire Nectar, but it is pretty much, I feel like, identical when I look at it right here. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw on that Buxom gloss and show you guys the difference there really quick. And these, like, I really like the feel of these Buxom ones too. They're a little bit heavier, and the thing about them is I think they stay on a little longer. So I've already tested out the bigger Pat McGrath shades that I got for like wearing during the day, and they don't stay on as long as the Buxom ones. I do have to say that is a downfall of the Pat McGrath glosses, is they don't stay on as long. but I feel like the impact of the Pat McGrath ones are pretty killer. Although Buxom is pretty good. I mean, these are pretty shimmery and they've got really beautiful pearl in them, but I think I'll list the price of what the Buxom full size. These are just samples. I got them for like, I got like 5 for like 25 bucks around Christmas, like a couple years ago, I think is how old those are, but whatever. They're only on my lips. They're fine. They're fine, I think. But I'll list what a full size one of those cost. I think they're a little cheaper. I feel like they're in their like early 20s for dollars, not the later 20s. Are we talking about age or money? I feel like they're in the low 20s as opposed to Pat McGrath's big lip glosses that are 28 bucks. So speaking of those, let's go ahead and get to the bigger Pat McGrath lip glosses. Okay, so I had 3 minis at $25 total, and then I bought 3 of the Pat McGrath full-size shades. This one is Bronze Temptation. This one is Faux Real, which is incredible shade for nude, and my nude lipsticks that I'm gonna bust out here in a bit. And this one is Aliangelic, which is got pink reflex in it. It is highly reflective. It is so gorgeous. It is going to be what replaces these Buxom ones that actually need to be thrown away. So anyway, so first what I'm going to do, so this part of the video, I am going to show you what these lipsticks look like on by themselves. And then I'm going to show you the nude lipsticks that I am my favorite combinations of the glosses over the nudes. So first, gonna go in with the lightest shade here, which is Aliangelic. And once again, I'm gonna do a swatch. So I'm gonna wipe off these other ones. This one is also very similar to Pale Fire Nectar. So that's what it looks like. If you can see it in my lights, I don't know, maybe if a little shadow there. So it looks just like clear gloss, but it's really reflective. And so it is one of the duochrome shades, and it is described as a pink infused duochrome. And it is. It definitely has a pink, like a lighter pink. I feel like it's not quite as pink of a pearl that's in the Pale Fire Nectar Mini, but we're going to go ahead and go in with this straight on the lips. All right, you guys, so a little break in the video here because I did not hit record when I came back from my battery dying. So yeah, good time. So I missed a whole chunk. So now I am inserting that clip here of what we missed. So I had to like redo my makeup and blah, blah, blah. So it's probably not the same, yada, yada, yada. But anyways, I'm just refilming what I missed because I did not want to go back and refilm the entire video. So sorry about that. The woes of filming. I swear, it just can get a little crazy sometimes. All right, so this is Aliangelic. This is the nice pink, just very reflective. It's just, you know, a nice gloss that'll go over any shade. Really, you can just gloss up a shade with this if you want. It's really neutral. It just does have like the pink reflex in it, but it almost looks greenish almost at times. I mean, I don't know if you guys can kind of tell. Like, you can't see the pink reflex, but it's just like got a very cool duochromish look to it. So that is Aliangelic. Okay, so next shade I'm gonna go in with is the shade called Faux Real. And it is just one of these nice nudes. You can like wear it by itself or over as a topper. If you want to gloss up a shade, a nude, you could put this over another color. You could put it over another nude. You can do lots of things with this shade. I really did like this suggestion. I thought it would work for me too, just like Kinkysweat, Alicia said on her channel. So I thought that this would be a really good one. And it actually has been. I really like this gloss. All right, and this is Faux Real. So this is just the very nude. It's very more of like a brown nude. I feel like it's, no, actually it does. It's more of like a peachy brownish nude. And then the last one is Bronze Temptation, and it is this shade here. And it is just a golden bronze is how it's described. And it is really cool. So this one isn't one that Kinkysweat had suggested. She had got another one that was called Bronze Divinity, I think. And it's a nice shade too, but I don't know. I felt like it kind of looks it was a little more on the darker brown side, and it would be fine too, but I just really loved the tone of this one. So we'll go ahead and try this one. All right, and here is this one. This one has a little bit more of a warm, a golden bronze. I love the like really sheen gold reflex that are in this one, and this one once again will be a great topper and also just wear it on its own. Okay, so we are now at the next part of the video where I'm going to do swatches for the nude lipsticks that I got and that I really thought were good shades for me. And then I'm gonna throw in another shade in there too by Too Faced that I've had for a while that I just haven't worn in a long time, but now that I have these other nudes to kind of mix and match, I might wear it more often. But anyway, so the first one that I am going to swatch is one by Ofra, and it is called Verona. And it is this shade right here. It's kind of a little bit more of a darker, warm nude. And I don't know, I guess it kind of has a little bit of terracotta, but also like a little bit more, I don't know, it's like a darker brown nude. It's not like super light and pale, which I feel like I need a darker nude for my skin tone. So let me just swatch that. And there is that shade swatch. That is Verona. So it's just kind of a nice darker brown, I don't know, slight little bit of terracotta in there, but not a lot to make it like that, like more on the orange side. It has like just a little bit more, just kind of in the middle. It's kind of a neutral nude, but it's a little bit darker. So I'm gonna go in with that shade. All right, and here is Verona on the lips. Now we're gonna get back to the regular programming of this video that I originally filmed. The next one I got is by Dose of Colors, and it is called My Main, and it's the Desi Katie collab. And this shade I really like to mix. So this one is more of like on the peachy side, but for me, I think I can get away with wearing this on its own. I actually think this is my favorite out of the bunch. So like Alicia really loved this shade, like for her, but I really love this shade for me, for a nude. I feel like it just works perfect. It's more peachy, a little bit warmer. For some reason, I just really like the warm shades on me, not the cooler. Like I feel like that other one is just a little bit more cool toned. And then the last one is one that I have already that I kind of have put aside and haven't worn in a while, and it is by Too Faced, and it is the Melted Chocolate, and I don't know if they make these anymore, but this one is in the shade Chocolate Honey. And I feel like this was a nude that I kind of liked before, and it is very different. Like it is different, like all three shades are really different. So there is the chocolate, or the Melted Chocolate, and that's in Chocolate Honey. And I thought it would be a little bit more warm. So we have Verona by Ofra, Dose of Colors My Main, and then this one is Melted Chocolate by Too Faced in Chocolate Honey. So those are the shades that I'm going to be using today. And then the lip liners. So this one is one I got in my Ipsy, and it's by Jante Bleu, and it is the shade Spice. So it's like the same shade as like MAC, or the same name as MAC. And there is that. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you the pencil. So here is the lip liner, and I believe this is drugstore price, but there is the lip liner. I'm going to use that probably with Verona. And then this other one by Makeup Forever, I just picked up because I needed a new nude lip liner. And this one is in the shade Anywhere Caffeine, and I swear I'm going to love this here. So get a little closer. So there is, that is Spice, and then this one is a little bit lighter in tone. It's more, this pretty much almost matches, I feel like, my lip tone. It's like my shade, but better. And that is called Anywhere Caffeine, and it is by Makeup Forever. Okay, so first let's go in with this Anywhere Caffeine lip liner. That lip liner is just great for my, it almost is identical to the MAC Spice version, not the Jante Bleu one or whatever. The MAC one is actually very old, and I need to throw that away. So this is going to be my replacement. And then I'm going to go in straight in. Now this liquid lip is the most comfortable. Alicia really likes the Ofra liquid lipsticks. She thinks those are really comfortable on the lips, but I think the Dose of Colors ones are better in my opinion. So go in with this. And it's very like, so it is more of like a peachy nude. So I'm gonna keep this combination on my lips right now, and I'm gonna go in with one of the lip glosses. So my favorite combination right now is that Dose of Colors, My Main, and then if I want to add a gloss and not have it be a matte lip, then I'm gonna go in with Pat McGrath's Faux Real. So gonna go in over the top with that. So I don't want to mix the lipsticks together. I don't like getting my lipstick tubes dirty, and this is so nice that I really want to keep the product inside good, so for as long as I can. So I'm gonna just put that in the center and over the top. And there you go. Faux Real over the top of My Main with Anywhere Caffeine as the lip liner. Like, this is a combination I think I could wear almost every day. Like, I'm just starting to be like, ooh, nudes. Like, I don't know. I'm not a huge lipstick person in general, but like every day I'm like, what do I wear for a lipstick? And it's like, Petra, let's just find a nude lip you could throw on every day. So I don't really have a lot of nude lipsticks. All right, so taking this one off, I'm gonna go in with the Verona. So I'm gonna use the Janta Blue lip liner in Spice. It's so funny, it's the same name. And then I'm gonna go in with Verona with this lip liner. You can mix and match. I'm not gonna do all these color combinations, but if you want, you could mix and match. I mean, Anywhere Caffeine would lighten up Ofra a little bit. You could go in with, I mean, and then Janta Blue you could go, or the Spice shade, you could go into My Main and like deepen the outer corners of that lip shade if you wanted to. I mean, you could just do, there's so many color combinations. I'm just showing you the ones that I kind of was like playing with the other day and I thought would be really fun. So see, I like this lip liner. It's a little darker. And then I'm gonna go in with Verona. So I'm gonna go in with Verona by Ofra. It's like a perfect match. Here is this shade combination. So it's a little bit darker. So if I wanted like a nude, but it was a little bit darker of a shade, then I feel like this would be, you know, this is okay. I mean, this is a good everyday kind of nude shade as well. But now if I wanted a gloss, we are going to add over the top Aliangelic. So now this is that one that is very highly reflective, and it has that like pink pearl in it. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this over the top. Now you're like, why are you put like the light shade over it or whatever, you know? But I'm telling you, this as a topper, this will go over anything. I mean, I feel like that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to keep buying, because I feel like it's just gonna go over so many different lipsticks, but this is the one I kind of thought, let's try this out. So now we're gonna put that, I put it on my hand, and now I'm just gonna dot it. Oh my gosh, see that? Like, what? It like changes it, purple almost. You guys see how incredible that looks? Incredible? I mean, oh my gosh. Like, I had so much fun the other night. It was like discovering something for the first time. It was so exhilarating. So that is that shade. I think that is just stunning. I love it. Now, you could also put My Main in the center of, you can put My Main in the center of Verona, which is what Kinkysweat does, and then add a gloss. You could put, you know, Faux Real right here over the top. Okay, so, I mean, you could do so many different combinations with Verona. Like, I would probably want to lighten it up, so I would probably put My Main over the center, and then I could put a gloss over it. And you don't have to do just Aliangelic. I mean, Aliangelic gave it kind of this like purplish tinge, but Faux Real would definitely give it more of like a neutral kind of shade look, I believe. So I think that would be really beautiful. So we'll try that. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and try that. I think, you know, I wasn't going to, but let's try Verona with my mane in the center and then Faux Real over the top. Okay. Okay, so we got the Chantablu Spice and Verona back on, and so now I'm going to show you what it's going to look like when I go in with the Dose of Colors My Mane in the center and over the top. The Ofra ones do feel really nice on the lips. I would kind of go in with I always like to go in with like a lip balm underneath and then go in with my liquid lipsticks usually, but these feel pretty comfortable. I didn't go in with like a lip balm on the top, and these feel really comfortable. So, okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my mane in the center. So there is that. Now you could just leave it like that if you wanted more of a matte look for the day, and this will dry down more. I feel like it's kind of like, you know, just in its process here of drying down. Then, oh my gosh, this combination is pretty sick too. I love it. So here's Faux Real. And then if you want a glossy lip instead of a matte lip, then that is with Faux Real over the top. So you guys, you see how much fun I was having the other night with all these shades? I guess I have the melted chocolate one. So I guess what I'll do with that one, so we'll not ignore melted chocolate, even though it's not brand new. It is a nice shade, but I'm gonna go in with that now. So this shade, to me, I don't know if it will be as much as my go-to. It was just another nude that I had that I was like, maybe I'll bust it out, but that's what it looks like. I feel like it has a little more gray in it. It is kind of similar to the Verona on my lips, but it is a little more lighter. I feel like it's a little more, I don't know, it's just a little more gray. The other one has a little bit more of a purple, but it's like more on the neutral side. I feel like this one is a little more warm, but it still has kind of a like a grayish undertone or something to it. And then this one, I'm just gonna see what this does. We'll just try it out. I think I tried this the other night, but I think I put it over a different one. I think I put this over my mane, but we're gonna put it over this Bronze Temptation. We are going to put Bronze Temptation over the top of this Too Faced Chocolate Honey shade and see what that does. Be kind of weird maybe, but it just changes it completely. Like I love how, so maybe if you don't have a shade that you don't like very much and you just want to change it up, maybe just put one of these glosses over it, or put a gloss over it, or put some other lipstick over it. So there is that. So that's pretty. So honestly, I may use that chocolate honey more, because then I can just throw this over the top and it's like a nice nude, and I feel like it looks pretty good. So the other lipstick or the lip gloss that I think would go good over that Too Faced one is that Alien Angelic shade, this one. Oh my gosh, I think that would be really fun too. So you can put them over a lot of different things and really change up the look of the lipstick. So I think for one more, you know what, I didn't use any of the Pat McGrath minis over anything. So I have two more lip combinations that I'm gonna try for you guys, and these are new for me. These are just kind of surprise fun ones for me as well, because I just opened this package with you guys today on the video. So I want to try the Dare to Bear over my mane. So I think it'd be kind of fun to put these two shades together, and then also I want to do the Divine Rose over the Verona. I think that might be kind of fun too. So just gonna see, I think that the Divine Rose will add a little bit more of a pink tone to the Ofra's brown, and then, which will make it kind of different. And then the My Mane, I feel like this gold reflect in this Dare to Bear shade will look gorgeous over the My Mane shade. So hopefully we're not getting all confused now. I know that it's like a lot, but it's so much fun. All right, taking off again. My lips are gonna be definitely done by the end of this video. I'm not even gonna do a lip liner this time. Let's just go ahead and go in quickly with My Mane. takes a minute, but oh my gosh, it feels so comfortable on the lips. So comfortable on the lips. So that is dried down enough. So now I'm going to take that shade on my hand. Let's go in. So there it is. It's very similar to going in with Faux Real over the top. So hey, man, you could use Pale Fire Nectar as a sub for Aliangelic. You could use My Main. You could buy My Main and then get Dare to Bear, and that would come in the same kit as the, I mean, you get all those 3 shades come in the mini kit for Pat McGrath. And you could just skip buying Faux Real, and then you have this like combination, because I feel like Faux Real looks really similar as adding that. This one is the Dare to Bear shade. Yeah, I keep getting them mixed up. So Dare to Bear. So, and that's already like, you know, it's 25 bucks for all 3 of those shades. And then if you only bought like the My Main, which I think this is the Dose of Colors, I think is $18. So, and you would definitely save some money if you did that. We're gonna put Verona on, and then we'll do that with this Divine Rose shade. This is more of an opaque looking lip gloss, so I think it might be kind of fun to add this over the top to see what it does for us. So there that is. That adds just kind of a nice glossy lip to Verona. So I don't know if you really, I feel like Divine Rose would be really pretty on its own. I feel like it's kind of one of the lip shades in there that would just be prettier and pink on its own, and you could actually add it over like a pink lipstick or something like that, and it would really amp up that like fun pink shade, I feel like, with Divine Rose. So I feel like I loved that Aliangelic over Ofra, but if you don't want as much of a pop there, you could add over Pale Fire Nectar. I don't know. I think that that trio is well worth its money, because you could add those lipsticks over some of these nudes and get kind of the same effect as you do with some of these bigger lip glosses. But I just love those other lip glosses I got on their own. They're so beautiful. So I'll just show you. All right, so I'll just show you guys again. So here are the 3 Pat McGrath lip shades: Aliangelic, Bronze Temptation, Faux Real. And then here are the, let's see, this is Pale Fire Nectar, Divine Rose, and Dare to Bear are these. And I do feel like this is more pink than this, but if you really don't care that much, I mean, this is cheaper and in that $25 gift set. And then Aliangelic is really similar to Pale Fire Nectar a little bit. I feel like it'd be worth it. I mean, then you have like, you saved yourself already, like, you know, this is 2 of these is 56 bucks, and then 3 minis is $25. So, you know, I don't know. You guys can make up your own minds. And then, of course, there's the nudes. There's the My Main, which is seriously my new favorite nude liquid lip. And then a Verona is not too far behind. And this is 20 bucks by Ofra. And then here is the Chocolate Honey Melted by Too Faced. That was probably my least favorite of all the nude shades, but I love Anywhere Caffeine by Makeup Forever. That's going to be my new go-to for a nude lip liner for my lips. And then that Janta Blue was really nice too. Is a little bit darker, and I'm not sure how much that was. I'll try and link the price. I did say the Makeup Forever was $18. This one I got in an Ipsy, so I don't know, but I'm assuming it's drugstore price, so I feel like it'd be like anywhere from like 8 to 12 bucks or something like that. Maybe even cheaper. I am not sure of this brand. But anyway, you guys, so I know this has been a super long video. Oh my gosh, I can't believe all of the crazy combinations we have going on here, but it's been really fun to film, and I'm really excited that I can hopefully introduce to you guys some fun ways to combine your mattes or your liquid lips and your lip glosses, and maybe you have stuff in your collection already that you can use and you don't need to go out and buy all this stuff, or maybe just buy like one like lip gloss and like test it out with your lipsticks that you already have at home. All right, you guys, so sorry, I had to change out my lipstick. It was bugging me because I was like, oh, I'm not sure if I like it too much. It was fine with my eye look, but I like this one a little bit better with my eye look. So anyways, you guys, I'm really wrapping up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you guys have any of these, if you have any color combinations that you really like to try. I would love to hear it. So thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.